Have you ever wondered what truly lies in the deepest, darkest parts of our oceans? Ancient maps are filled with drawings of sea monsters, often dismissed as mere fantasy. But what if they weren't myths? What if they were warnings? Captain Thomas Blackwood was a man of the sea. 50 years on the water, he thought he'd seen it all. On a foggy evening, his ship, the Mercy Queen, sailed from Liverpool harbor. The fog was a living thing, thick and suffocating, swallowing all sound. 2 hours out in the cold Irish Sea, the fog vanished. It revealed an ocean that was unnaturally still. No waves, no wind, just a heavy chest-thumping silence. "This isn't normal, Captain," whispered a young sailor, his voice trembling. He was right. The sea is never that quiet. Then, at midnight, the engine just stopped. No warning, no reason. The engineer went below to check. He never came back. After 20 agonizing minutes, 2 more sailors went after him. Only one returned, his face a mask of pure terror. He stumbled onto the deck, pointing down, his lips moving, but no sound escaping. His eyes, they were empty, devoid of any spark of life. Then he collapsed, dead. A sailor named Farouk peered over the side. The water was black as ink, but something was moving beneath the surface, something vast. It wasn't a whale, and it certainly wasn't a shark. It was something else entirely. Slowly the ship began to list, pulled down by an unseen force. "To the lifeboats!" Farouk screamed. But it was too late. The lifeboats were torn to shreds, as if ripped apart by giant claws from within. That's when they saw them. Long, black arms rose from the depths. They weren't octopus tentacles. These were covered in what looked like eyes, hundreds of small, blinking eyes, each one disturbingly human. They wrapped around the Mercy Queen, and the horrifying sound of splintering wood and crunching metal filled the air. One sailor broke, his laughter turning into a mad shriek as he hurled himself into the dark water. He was gone in an instant. There wasn't even time for a scream. Then came the whispering. 1,000 voices speaking in forgotten languages, yet Blackwood understood their terrifying invitation. "Join us. In the depths, ... forever, ... double quotes." He watched in horror as his crew, one by one, walked to the edge of the deck, their faces strangely peaceful, mesmerized. "Die? No," he yelled, but they didn't hear him. They simply stepped off, disappearing into the water with serene smiles. Soon, Blackwood was alone on the sinking ship. The cold water was already at his waist. He looked down and saw them, the faces of his crew, smiling up at him from beneath the waves, beckoning him to join. And behind them in the abyssal dark, he saw it. The thing. It had no shape, no form. It was a being of immense, impossible size, ancient before humanity even had a name. In that final moment, Blackwood understood. The monsters on the old maps, they were real. The water pulled him under, into an endless, suffocating darkness. 3 days later, a cargo ship found the wreckage of the Mercy Queen, floating 40 miles off the coast. There were no bodies, no survivors. Only a single, desperate message scratched into the deck. "Don't look for us. We're home now, down in the deep." To this day, sailors leaving Liverpool on foggy nights claim they hear whispers rising from the water. Whispers with a familiar Liverpool accent. Whispers calling their names, inviting them down to join the others in the deep forever. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the abyss, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let us know in the comments what you think lurks in the deep.